Well.
Here we are.
Here we are. Long time no see.
It's been a while since we've done a video together.
I know. Usually we're in separate worlds.
Now we're just two talking heads.
Two talking heads. Talking.
So, hi students. Yeah, Mark and I wanted to just do a video together. It's 2021. And I think kind of the theme of some of the videos this year has been like common mistakes or like difficult ways or difficult things about English that confuse students. So
there's a lot of questions we hear over and over and over again because it just it's like what, right? Some of these words are quite similar with a small difference.
Well, they have the same meaning. But they don't.
Same meaning, but they don't.
Or we use them differently.
It's just the way we use them. And these are ones even native speakers get confused.
Yeah.
And we use them interchangeably. Sometimes we use one or the other. Sometimes native speakers are not grammatically correct. You'll see this online especially. I see you Facebookers and Twitterers.
Yeah, anyone who's writing a comment.
Yeah, anyone writing a comment, you're probably...
But that's for another video.
That's okay. Don't worry. That's a grammar teacher problem.
Actually, we could probably do a video like that where we just bash people's English.
we bash the comment section.
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
But for today, we got a couple. You can see my award-winning artwork as usual.
Mark is an artist.
Yes, this is my day job as a teacher, but then I really shine after work at the studio.
Yes, he does.
I'm taking this a bit too far, but
but today we're talking about confusing verbs. Confusing verbs that either they have like directional verbs. I like to call them directional verbs because it depends where the speaker is and in which direction that verb is going, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can do go and come.
Yeah, go and come. So right here's my dude. This is me. If I'm right here and I'm speaking, if I say go, it's going to be away from me. And the one I often hear is go away. Maybe you say this to your children or your husband or your friend. You're just tired. You're like, go away. So go, usually the idea is it's going in this direction. Versus if I say come is like come here, right? So if I say go home, maybe Matt says, Mark, why are you still here? It's very late on Tuesday night. You don't have any more classes. Go home, right? I'm at work now. He tells me, go home. From here, go home. But then my wife calls me. She's like, please come home. Why are you still at work? My wife is home. She says, come home. So that's the difference, right? We have go versus come. And it all depends on where this person is, right?
Yeah.
The person speaking.
I would say that's one of the most common things that I hear. A lot of my students will say, I'm going to come back to China next week. And that doesn't work because we live in Singapore and you can't come to a place this way, right? You have to go back to China. Right? You have to go back to China. So it's very, very common. I'm going to come back to China. And I think that makes sense maybe in Mandarin, but in English we can't do that. We have to go back to China. Even though your house is in China, your family's in China, or Japan, or Korea, or Germany, or Turkey, or wherever, it doesn't matter. It's where you are as the speaker. So if you're not in that country, you have to say go.
Yes. Yeah. So perfect, right?
All right.
Again, you're thinking that way, this way.
Exactly.
And actually, that's the same pattern when we take and bring something. Rich, it's the same idea.
Right.
If I know all of you, if you're in Singaporean, or not in Singaporean, if you're in Singapore,
English is hard for us too.
English is hard for us too, yeah. If you're in Singapore, all of you get takeaway sometimes, right? Americans say takeout.
Takeout, yeah.
Get takeout.
Yeah.
Singaporeans say takeaway, right? Takeaway.
Yeah.
So for that one, takeaway, is the food coming towards you? No, you're going to have the food, and then you're going to take it home. Kind of like this. You're taking it. You're here, you're going to take it home, right? It's going to go that way. Versus bring, right? My wife will say, well, please bring home some eggs. Please bring home some milk, right? She will say that to me, and then I have to bring it to her. It's going closer to her, right? Right now I'm far away, I will bring her something, right?
Right.
So bring versus take.
Just like I could ask Mark if my phone's across the room, you can't see that right now, but I could say, hey Mark, can you bring me my phone? he would take it from there to me, but he would bring it to me.
Yeah.
Right? So it all depends on the speaker and the direction. So yeah, not easy. Actually, this is hard for me as a Canadian. I don't know if we just forget how to learn these things, but I remember when I was younger, when I was an early teacher or a new teacher, I had a bring and take sticker on my refrigerator at home to teach me the difference, because I really it was so ingrained to me, like, oh, how much money did you bring to Thailand? And that's not a correct sentence. I should actually say, how much money did you take to Thailand, because you took it there, right? But I would bring some souvenirs back, right? I would bring from Thailand to here. I would bring that back. Yeah.
So it's some of these, again, that's why it's a little tricky, again, even for us.
Right. And we'll probably jump down to lend to.
Oh, yeah, because this is the same pattern, right?
It's the same as bring and take.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is my artwork. I don't know if you can tell the difference between Mark and I, but I drew this beautiful picture.
Yes.
So this guy has lots of money. This guy does not have a lot of money. So I could be like Mark and me.
Yes.
So maybe I don't have much money, and I say to Mark, can I borrow some money from you?
Okay.
Can I borrow some money from you?
Borrow from.
And Mark would lend money to me, because he has the money. I don't have the money. So lend to borrow from. So that's actually the same direction, but depends on the speaker. So who's talking? So the person without money, or it doesn't have to be without money, of course. If I want to buy a house, if I want to buy a car, I will borrow money from the bank, right? I will borrow money from the bank. The bank has more money than me. They will lend money to me, right? They're not going to give it to me, because they want me to give it back, right? But they're going to lend it to me, so I have to pay it back.
Then you pay back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, the lend, and then the borrow.
Right. So all of these are away from the speaker or towards the speaker. Away from the speaker, towards the speaker.
Yeah, so good. That group, and then the final one. This one's a little bit different. This one, remember we said go. We said go means go away, right? Goes in that direction. We can also, right? Go changes to gone. Go changes to either been or gone. This is where it gets confusing, right? Go changes to either been or gone for our PP. My students love when I say PP.
Verb 3 or PP.
Verb 3,
Past
PP.
participle, whatever you want to call
right?
it.
So just like this, because go, the meaning is away like this, our feeling for gone is also away, right? It's also.
Well, I think this is
kind of like that, right?
And Mark and I will probably struggle teaching this, because it's a very British English thing. So
we are.
I can think if we think about maybe Mark is not here, and they would say, oh, where's Mark? I would say, oh, he's gone for lunch. So he went for lunch and he hasn't come back yet. So you can see here from Mark's beautiful picture, been means to go and come back. So, oh, hey Mark, do you want to eat lunch? No, I've just been for lunch, right? I went for lunch, I ate it, and then I came back, right? Whereas Mark, oh, he's gone for lunch. That's one direction. He hasn't come back yet. Or hey Mark, do you want to get some lunch? No, I've just been for lunch. I went for lunch and then I came back. So gone is like kind of go plus come, right? We go and then we come, right? That's or that's been. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Been is like go and come, right? That's we go and come back. Yeah. So those are some other or some kind of crazy verbs, directional verbs, confusing verbs. If you have any questions or know any verbs that you think are difficult to distinguish or difficult to know the difference, just throw that in the comments below. Mark and I are always watching. We're always reading those comments.
We're always looking at those comments. So
we will reply.
We'll help you if you need any help. But like I always say, right? What we've learned today, try to use it, right? Think about in your life. Are you going or are you coming? Are you taking or are you bringing? Are you borrowing, lending? Have you gone or have you been, right?
Good.
And I think, anything else?
I think that's it.
I think we're good. So
thanks, guys.
Okay. Have a great week. See ya next time.
Adios.
Where is it? Still looking for it? Oh, it's still going.
Oh, yeah,
it's still going.
Yeah.